Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter. As you saw, we just unlocked the tree spreader, so we can already start to put the trees down before the tree stage happens. And so last time we launched a bunch of uranium rockets, collected a bunch of uranium, added another reactor to our reactor collection, and went and explored the wreck and the meteor site, and the zeolite cave, of course. And so this time we're gonna try to go back to the sulfur area, collect some more sulfur, try to unlock the ore extractor T2 so we can actually continuously collect sulfur and make more reactors and try to get the tree spreaders going. And so off we go. And ow.
We're off to a great start.
And just before we head back to the sulfur area, we're going to slap down another T4 drill. We now just about doubled our pressure because we need higher pressure. Our pressure was the slowest increasing terraformation, so hopefully that will change that. Now it looks like there's a massive vine in our cave. It leads through a hole. There's a piece of zeolite on the base of it. And we can climb it. Oh, it's got like a miniature oasis down here with zeolite. So we'll grab as much zeolite as we can from this little area. And with 6 zeolite, we're going to try to climb back down. Maybe? There we go. Run right back out to try to catch some sulfur.
Alright, Pokeballs, go!
On the way, here's another zeolite. Sulfur. 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 And sulfur. And as we're running around, we unlock this exoskeleton, T3. We've passed into the 1 Giga Terra Index, and I think we got all the sulfur from this area, so we are now going to run home with our lovely sulfur. And to make a tree spreader, we need bioplastic, fertilizer, a tree seed. Maybe that's what we need the DNA manipulator for. So I'm going to make a DNA manipulator, and hopefully that'll let us make tree seeds. And we're already almost 30% through the tree stage, which they look like a little broccoli. And so now we can make a DNA manipulator. It looks like we need the seeds, the flower seeds, mutagen, and tree bark. For the mutagen, we'll need bacteria sample, methane cartridges, and sulfur. So we'll make some bacteria samples and our mutagens. And so we'll sacrifice our seed pestras and start sequencing some trees. And while that's sequencing, we're going to try to work on the tree spreader so we can actually use that. And so we're going to need more algae, more eggplants, good old-fashioned sulfur. Make some fertilizer, run back down our lovely staircase that we've made. We're going to need some more bioplastic nuggets, so we're going to grab our mushrooms and our silicone and go make some. Now we've got 6 extra bioplastic nuggies. And it looks like our first tree seed's ready. We'll go ahead and throw our second tree seed in there. It looks like before we can make our lovely tree spreader, we need to go visit our super alloy mine to go mine some super alloy. Oh, it looks like there was some uranium hiding in the little river. A lot of uranium. And with another lovely haul of 11 super alloy, we're gonna head back. And our second tree is now done. Now we can place our lovely tree spreaders. And they say they need to be by water or on the water surface. So we'll throw one here, throw our tree seed in there. We'll throw this tree spreader right here between these lovely drills. So I want to see if you can see the little trees. Oh, there they are. Little miniature trees. They look more like mushrooms right now, but you know, they'll be trees. Kind of start out small just like the flowers and the grass did. And so we need to make an algae generator T2 so we can continue producing more and more because we need tons for the bacteria sample and fertilizer. So we're going to need to increase our algae generation by a significant margin. We'll actually make a bunch more food growers as well because we also need more eggplants for the fertilizer. Well, those gone purple. So I'm wondering if this is going to be another super alloy asteroid. Are you going to bring me more super alloy? Or is it just a dusk sandstorm? That's kind of a shame. Ooh, and we unlocked the nuclear fusion generator. And we got our ore extractor T2. And so we're going to increase the amount of food growers we have to give us more and more eggplants. And as per usual, we ran out of power. Just in time to see what we need for the fusion generator. Oh. I mean, that is quite a spike in power generation, but I have no idea what pulsar quartz even is.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that.
The ore extractor T2 at least only needs iridium and superalloy, so we can make those. But pulsar quartz? Actually, I think they were in an unlock. Yeah, we can make pulsar quartz as soon as we reach 175 gigatera index. We're on 1. Yeah, that's reasonable. We can do that. And as we pass our adolescent tree mushrooms, we can go ahead and make more of our lovely nuclear reactors. Yeah, we can make 2 of them this time. To have some leniency to whenever we make our new things, we don't run out of power instantaneously again. Now we have all the necessary materials for some algae generator T2s, so we can go ahead and place these in the lake. So there's 1, and there's 2. We'll go swim around and collect as much of the algae as possible from the T1s. Yeah, it looks like we've got another sandstorm. We'll go and collect what we need from the gas extractor. And we're going to go and see if more superalloy has spawned over in our lovely maze. Ooh, and we unlocked the beehive, which require bee larva, superalloy, fertilizer, and bioplastic nuggets. Maybe our DNA manipulator can manipulate a tree seed into a bee larva.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Oh, and a piece of superalloy. Just another sandstorm. Well, there's a chest down there, like a little golden one. There we go. Safe to fall down. We'll see what's in this chest. A golden seed with a multiplier of 600? Yeah, we're going to take all of that. And a golden effigy. Okay. And the golden chest is made out of superalloy. On our way out, it looks like there's another chest, so we'll go ahead and take all of this. And we can see the big mushroom trees growing, our lovely flower field, hopefully not consuming our home. Although it does look like we may have a little bit of clippage, but that's fine. So I'm going to swap out one of the Pestra flowers for this lovely golden flower. And so we're going from a multiplier of 300% with 975 parts per quadrillion to 1.95 parts per trillion a second. And as we're about to starve to death, that is a massive growth in oxygen. We'll see if our lovely algae generators have generated a significant amount of algae. And almost an entire inventory full of algae. And so we're going to try to make this lovely ore extractor T2 in the sulfur area, because we definitely need more. We only have 3 superalloy. So we're going to go back to our superalloy mine and grab some more. I'm only bringing back 7 superalloy this time, but that should still be more than enough. So now we have 1 superalloy rod, all the necessary ingredients to make a lovely sulfur extractor. Fantastic. So let that do its thing. And since I didn't start seeing the zeolite until after I finished the flora stage, I want to see if there's more in the zeolite-less zeolite cave. And there's a chest right here. T2 fertilizer, all sorts of goodies. It is still zeolite-less. That is a shame. But I do know that on the other side of the osmium cave, that there was another ice wall over here, so we're going to go and explore over there. And hopefully if it's got a certain material, maybe the pulsar quartz, that it won't be a pulsar quartz-less pulsar quartz cave. More osmium. Looks like more ice. Oh, and it just brings us right back up here towards this rack. And our lovely eggplants are still growing up here. and we unlock the T3 mutagen. So now our heat is to the max that's usable. Oxygen is still a little bit apart, well, actually a lot of ways away. We need to get to 155 parts per million. We're still on parts per billion. Pressure's still far off from the T3 extractor. And for biomass, we're actually starting to get up there. We're almost at the butterfly dome. We're still in the trees section, and so we still can't make any honey because we still don't have access to the beehive. Even though we can build the beehive, we have no bee larva, which I don't know how to do that. Well, the beehive T2 generates honey and bee larva, but it's kind of counterproductive that you need bee larva to be able to produce bee larva, because I'm going to need one to start with. I want to make this new rocket. Global generation bonus requires a mutagen and tree bark. And so if this one increases the heat and this one increased the pressure, this one increased the plants, this one's going to give us an oxygen multiplier, which we desperately need. So I think I'm actually going to work on another seed spreader rocket, or on one seed spreader rocket. And so with our mutagen and bacteria sample, we can start working on a new rocket, and it looks like we're almost done with the tree stage. So maybe the next terraformation time is going to give us larvae so we can make some bee larvae. Now we need an iridium rod. We need to make a rocket engine. And so there's our seeds rocket. We explored a little bit more. We added more power plants. We now have trees growing in and around our home. We went and explored a little bit more, and we still haven't found anything to do with our zeoliteless zeolite cave. And as we launch this rocket one last time, we'll increase our lovely oxygen production to hopefully increase our lovely terraformation index that much more. So as we watch the different effect that, oh, looks like it's just the spores again. So as we continue to horrify people's allergies, that is all the time that I have for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.